Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Salman and I'm currently a third-year student studying finance in New York City. I wanted to make this channel to help out some students who are also majoring in a business related major and they want to perhaps get an internship or a full-time job offer at a corporate financial firm. So in this video, what I want to talk about specifically is getting an internship with a financial corporation. There are a few processes for how you would approach this internship process. Now, I just want to give some background information on how a company actually utilizes their yield percentage to calculate how many students they have to interview to get full-time or internship offers for their summer programs. Usually they'll have a yield of, let's say, 10%, and they're going to interview 100 students. And out of those 100 students, 10% of them will be accepted into a summer analyst program. So how can you distinguish yourself among those 100 students? There are a few things that you need to focus on. I would say one of the most important things is extracurricular activities. These companies really want to see that you're able to juggle a variety of things while you're also taking classes. So let's say that you're taking 5 classes and you're working, and at the same time you're a president of some finance or economic society at your college. That's going to definitely distinguish you and make you more unique than the student who just pulled off a 3.7 GPA and is not part of any society or club. They like seeing that you're able to juggle and work under pressure. Additionally, a lot of these financial firms, they have a cutoff GPA. Usually it's around 3.2 or 3.5. So you definitely want to keep your GPA up while having some extracurricular activity experience. I would suggest getting involved in some clubs that are maybe once a semester you'll need 2 clubs. So in one semester you'll be part of, I call it a serious club, and another one a fun club. So let's say you're interested in finance. You would join like a, I don't know, Wall Street club or a trading club, equities club, and at the same time, if you want to just have fun in college, then you'll probably join like chess club or archery club. So keep that in mind if you're currently a freshman or sophomore student, that you're definitely going to need some extracurricular activities under your belt to distinguish yourself. Do not just push that to the side and just care about your GPA. It's very important. Additionally, you're going to want to probably be part of some financial program. I know many colleges do offer programs that assist students with something related to their major. In my college specifically, they do have a finance related program. So try to ask around and see if there's some sort of program that can help you jumpstart your career. And also, very importantly, you'll also want to actually pay attention to what these companies want out of you. A lot of companies will list on their website certain mission statements or things that they value. You'll want to read those and actually study them and try to actually make it fluid during the interview process if you do land an interview. So in terms of the timing, which is important, you'll want to time it very well, because they usually have cutoff dates, and after the cutoff date they do the first round of interviews. If you get accepted after the first round, you go to the second round, and then hopefully you'll get accepted for the final position. Some even go through 3 rounds of interviews. Usually a lot of finance firms, they'll start their internship applications around fall, and during the end of fall or during the beginning or end of January they'll have the cutoff for it, and then they'll start interviewing during the spring. There are also spring internships as well. In terms of actually getting the internship, you'll want to know the actual position that you're applying for. This is very important. Do not discount it at all. Some students will go in an interview and they'll say that, oh, you know, I have experience in, let's say, equities or M&A, and then they get asked the question whether or not they want to join risk, and they say, I'm sure, I'll do anything. And that's not really always a good response, because sometimes the interviewer wants to know whether or not you're set for a certain position and you know it, and you know everything about that area, and whether or not you'll be very good as a specialist in that area. So definitely read some books, or try to get like Wall Street Journal. It's very helpful to get the Wall Street Journal. You'll learn a lot. There's a lot of financial lingo, just like in any field. Medical field has its own lingo. Finance field has its own lingo. Learn the lingo, learn the language, and then bring that out in the interview. But don't be cocky. Don't be aggressive either. Well, you can be aggressive, just not too aggressive. Just make sure that you show your interest without showing arrogance, because they really appreciate that. Show that you're diligent and hardworking, and you have the knowledge, and you also have the guts to actually come in the interview and pull it off. So they'll be impressed by that. And if you have the extracurricular activities, the GPA, you're definitely set, I think, for the most part, as long as you don't crash down in the interview. So those are just a few tips that you might want to consider while you're applying. If you're currently a freshman or a sophomore, you have a lot of time ahead of you. Try to get some work experience under your belt. So even if it's not the internship that you want per se, just try to get your foot in the door and have it on your resume so that they see that you have past experience. I don't care if it's anything related to like sales or just cold calling. As long as it's there, they'll see that you have prior work experience, and they like that. They like that a lot. So definitely try to get some work experience in your first or second year. Definitely get some extracurricular activities under your belt. Get your GPA around 3.2, 3.5. The higher, the better. And make your timing proper, and I'm sure you'll get an internship. And usually at the end of the internship, they do give full-time offers to a lot of students. So who knows, you might have a career sitting for you by the end of your third year. Many people end up in that situation. So that's basically my video on how to apply for internships and get your timing and everything right. I'm going to make some more future videos, and hopefully you guys will check them out. If you have any questions, any personal questions, personal scenarios, feel free to send me a message, and I'll try to help you guys out as much as I can. Thank you.